enyade anka what Bryan Acheampong to me kasa chere chema Wontumi sa no kwasem ne sem there's an audio be hakoti na so answer nanom Dr. Bryan Acheampong ye nyina yenim se Abraham yokofo ebetabiri chema Wontumi ana ne ho eyira no anu nti obema ye popular sound NPP for munsoli o na munti ene ye mi se no Bryan Acheampong ene sori ye se bema mu etimi koje ni kwa eno ne ye kire mu se Abraham ye nyina yenim se ye former president John Nejekum Kufuor ede nsem bi betu dwa kire se aye nsem amanfo bi ye twetwe aso se bimpadu asan pani wo fi a sebe empache enyi achia wo bola hono ekame akoye te se anye ye sa wa NPP mu ma NPP no woso kakra eno na information ba kire se NPP mpanimfo akunini akutinim atase di nkomo efa ho no Dr. Bryan Acheampong gusu a ono ede na do de se metu dwa no chema Wontumi ekoma na nadanko kufu ado sem so na Bryan Acheampong se hey oyin trase na wankasa ho kire wo no me na mbeliu Ghana for the ye abrante fo che nya de obema chema Wontumi tiri ho akokọ okrodue ma se de be ya wo meka se ye kontompo ni atwenti no ye ntwe ye hu tew ni entie de course wankasa na moyemu.
All right. Finally, na meja mo akono. Entra me dantem kakra. Me sorry na nkrofo bebre. Ebi send me publication, ebi send me artwork, ebi nso send me question. Ebisa say, ese chema Wontumi endra ye tiatia no council meeting no say and all that. I pay me try say me fresh chema, but me san kan here. Sa publication na na mabontin no. Eti say
I do.
Anyway,
show them where to be all. We knew the I said, no, now, Honorable Bryan Jina, President Kufuor, let them also na all his Kabia, Yanni President Kufuor Bayagini. And I'm not someone so soon raising another issues and another carry. I confirm something another carry. Jimra na Honorable Bryan Kasano. Someone tried Senanka obey interject now or make a statement. Jina say we can Honorable Bryan. Me the medium person me family say na agoro kwanso. No catch them say sit down, shut up, I just build you. I'm about to deny them to reference because the reason behind it now it was in a negative way. Be another would say now what in me no can be agro. But now you be an empty. But not discussion that will be able to say that did he mean it or he was just playing with it? Well, it's not a small issue, said the only other who has in him. What I deal with my main trim. So what caused that situation now? Wontumi bail. The property that was used to build Wontumi will be uncle to me, but no to me on one. But the party buffer for your case, Wontumi to me a mama. You don't with the mama, you know, it doesn't make that person your slave. Because it's just that commitment in Amanaba and communicating trainers when you're it was a Bradley something like that. But if he meant it there, so now I had the full. But it's here. So the money I can publish in there, I can't deny it as a council member. But I don't want us to dwell much on it. Say, a big issue in our meeting. It was a statement that came out. It was unfortunate. We want to assume, say, it was just out of play. I know it's serious, but I know it's serious. They are not the anchor.
All right, David Boache, Bono East Regional Secretary NPP. Said I work on a medasi. Maybe see you. Be here. Messi Abana anyway. Didn't come be. Mean to us be why?
Medasi.
Why? Okay. David Boache ena yeneno edi enkomono na medie a national council meeting ase say we nyejuk. You know, I will leave it for a T4 and I will leave it for a T4. I mean, my text to cry information Mr. Hakma also admire. Let's not come yes. And you say let's not come because my own to me I had no cool he almost died for 7 days without food, water na koyasem na ukubeli no na Africa council meeting ase na ebe kan say tenase na me na me kubeli na nse ya metime kasa untimi kasa. That's where I would ye
enso be nya baya mani.
Ai. Ya da fo ba ko ye friend.
Tine ha se nsem e course so e wo bi besie board room na throne room no ene yakokotie no internet se e wo se Bryan Acheampong etimi etabidi na no na wo match ma untimi pe bi try cause ase o twitwa na no nana dey na course support wo ho na ese fatampo se Bryan Acheampong e be ye regional chairman mua esa.
First of all, yefanya no chema untumi yefanya no what you say when we say NDC for buy when we say matata Cöcaīné Japan da
yeah we
so my invite Cöcaīné Japan da yes muna ya moka say moka say o so sha now they are trust am sabe pepe inti ono chema untumi no niema bebre wo ho ni statement bebre wo awaka ono ankasa ne nsem no ene yi exactly who your chairman who delay in galamsey and I say sorry who delay in a gold mines. Why would you take a gold to the radio station in your bag near the adina musika near the ade? Bible no crack catcher say what your left hand is doing and what say nifa ehu.
Yeah.
So even the Bible is saying say some new way cry and also way ye bibia and what's all my way ehu. Na chema untimi de the deals, the everything at damn point. So and let me say this, it is very peculiar of Ashantis.
Omanuliki.
Aha, only Asantini kasa unime, unim de me wo nyina guilty. Unim de
Silly fan crime obi.
Aha.
Mato esi.
Exactly. U meti ma show wo ba ne wo yire insem hunu sa. Kwane kwehwe edan bia mesi wa sokwa obe within 1 minute obe kan de owo ni bibi obetimi de aye. Na nipa no ne kono kan we. Uti anye na nipa nso ya gbeni okoni kroma enya koncha exactly ye be wie na afi ye kofre osunsume aye bisa. So all of these things cause is because of Chairman Wontumi ono ane no mu se na bedu ha se emre bi etwem this same Bryan Acheampong he was in deep mess e bra ne ye ton snit hotels no amano ye de ma Bryan Acheampong, you know Bryan Acheampong owns this Mrefini hotel in Dinkra. This chain of hotel He's a very rich man, one of the powerful rich men in NPP. Aha, what I say? It's Chairman Wontumi maybe any other. But then why would Bryan Acheampong come back and say all of these things? It is because at the end of the day, Chairman Wontumi is playing a benefactor here. People have come out and said they want to contest for the new Patriotic Party flag bearer race. As a flag bearer, they want to contest. There are many people in the race, okay? Last 2 years, 2023, November 3rd, flag bearership race. We saw that all the MPs, all the ministers, they all almost supporting one person. So one person was Baumia. Baumia was in quote the establishment candidate. And I'm so Emma Alan Chemantin, a person who is one of the leading founders of the new Patriotic Party with Fimu.
They'll pay out.
And I'm so Emma MPP coalitions for the first time in history, they lost over 2 or so million votes. So you guys need to have this is a time of reckoning for the new Patriotic Party to sit down and say what went wrong. What went wrong? Let's learn from our mistakes and let's bring the people together. Yeah, they all back together and catch on and say, see, we believe said papa will acquire boy. You can make your case in a very nice way, but still now you perceive you Takashi establishment candidates, not Takashi no near some pushy one person and that's exactly what is really happening now. King Japan person the president. Boachi Jacob person the president. Bryan Acheampong person the president. Baumia person the president and other people. All of them ni nyina no chairman Wontumi a oye chairman MPP regional chairman unya Baumia spokesperson unya Dennis Abuadio so ni spokesperson uye MPP chairman Ashanti regional chairman. Now you are telling us person oye the national chairman. If you want to be the national chairman you need to know say all the people in the new Patriotic Party represent them.
You're supposed to be neutral.
Beba pay there obe da sorry na ni radio station Wontumi any can't Baumia who sem sao near King Japan, the Ebamo Shimunia twat at Tunchenia can basa. Yeah, my way, Omufa, Abronya, but now can send be bray about a year we friend is a Japan. Ni nyina no yanka hwe. E obi na ye yanka quickly ye de beko disciplinary committee. Obi na ye nko ade ye de beko disciplinary committee. Abronya ye a favor ba umia no. Ye invite abronya se onko ye be PM ewo disciplinary committee enim no. Oso onko ne onko china. Just 2 days ago, Omukọ sa national executive meeting no. Guess who was working with abronya?
Chema
Wontumi people. Baumia.
Okay.
Picture no. I'll find it and put it on the screen. Baumia nie, abronya nie, Wontumi nie, all of them. They are just like few like just hands length. Picture no capture all of them. This same abronya too have openly come out against certain men of God. Duncan Williams. Duncan Williams say Japan a friend. Edge guidance. Our advice in Japan say Ken, God can use you, but then your temper is your enemy.
Work on it.
We are saying. Papi abronya say Duncan Williams Afro for pastors May 25. And one more be at $10,000.
And no, you
went as far as saying so be an arm robber. Why na arm robber saying Duncan Williams?
I don't know.
Nipan asisa nipani asofo. I'm not going to judge Duncan Williams. But then who are you to judge?
Sometimes when sinners judging sinners for saying differently.
He went as far as saying, he said, "Oh, we are better like a can pass a pipe in Bible." And I say, "Oh, can't sound same way, you know." Remember, say, Baumia is a Muslim. What you are doing is that you are pushing the Christian vote, and you are making King Japan's case valid. Say, okay, this man is really fighting against our faith. And when somebody messages near the idea, but then if Baumia's team really meant it, they wouldn't be keeping someone like Abronya around. Let me try and find this picture and put it on the screens. Now, there is a picture number 2 screens. So all of these things are Elkosono. It is because Bryan Acheampong feels betrayed. And I remember say Bryan Acheampong ebeli Chema Wontumi request ba ko pe enokan ye. Request ba ko pe na odi betu dwa so pe. Also on pay bibia because this a man ordinance the whole life savings. Odiesia wama and Chema Wontumi Joanna they will take all of his properties because of Chema Wontumi because he's used his life investment as a collateral for you, and all that he was asking was so simple. You know, be saying yes so simple. Again, and not obisa as semana or can they say yes someone Chema Wontumi me patcho ye neutral we ya say na afidie de o ye bia na say o ye for a year Baumia. Meaning, I don't know, meaning the darling around and the aura around Baumia. Maybe I should meet him. Obia for Manesa. What you say? And this was a person who was just built. So Bryan Acheampong feels betrayed. What you say? And I didn't almost force this a year 19th, a year NPP executives friend is way conference delegate conference on Babe ni adi. Didn't tell mo be ya elections gidi say ye the Baumia for ekosi okuna no. Kufo have spoke against this. And your friend is saying, Akufo adu kra kasa. Sana mo ye ni Ellen. Because see an person mo fix it.
My party na self-centered.
Exactly. Ye face and call for shame project 2028. But then trust me, issues, internal issues are what no. A doorso. So it's up to you to take your time and make sure say your friend is saying to take your time and make sure say at the end of the day no
loopholes say baby be am fail
everything munyeye and monenam sa.
Yes, so, one of the biggest problems for NPP right now Chema Wontumi.
Most of them Chema Wontumi. Most of them problem Chema Wontumi because see we are national chairman, we are like a fatherly figure. When I Johnny Betrayal now ye baswa bibi adie you are cladding, you are wearing the cloth of a year Baumia. What you say, but then you are parading yourself as a national chairman. It doesn't work that way. If Baumia will win, he will win. Baumia baby win. Allow the process, allow the things. Be neutral. Man, winning is so solid. Saying case we are quite we are establishment candidates. What you say? And recent polls are a few global info analytics or a buy a patches say. Nipa ye de no elections now. NDC for be vote a man or in Japan.
Yeah.
So you see,
basically.
NPP for don't pay about me still. But the most NDC for and the most NDC people they want a in Japan. One of the things you need to realize here is that NPP can win these elections with their core voters alone. Remember, I said they just ended last year elections. No? Most voters shifted to the National Democratic Congress. Most of them are youths. Now you try betting tax. Now, Oma ya the dollar back from. Oma ya nyema bebria. The ordinary Ghanaian feels fulfilled. Uko Joma.
Yeah.
Mahama knows the playbook. Asa.
And oil and those.
How are you going to get those people back? Those voters or Mako, how are you going to bring them back to the party?
Money and water.
He had 8 years. 8 years to do all of these things, sir. Mahama did in just 3 months.
Na so Mahama kwan so afi na ye hwe no onko baby a nti ade nti na say
Onko baby a but he's done it like oil akofom. Ati ase emu akofom.
What lawyer face 50%.
He's done something. What you say?
Yes, Ghana for 50%, 50%, just 50%.
Yes, because ni mama ye din.
Okay.
What you say? And then you see duty near like he's trying his best. Ghana for just the omu plan is show working. And Mahama knows the game because I got no position. So what he's doing now is cementing the process for 2028, whoever will come.
What is so? Truly, because one of my burdens in 2024 was Toyota Vitz.
Yeah.
I call about 90,000. You say almost 100.
Beginning of this year, can a year
70,000, 80,000 about. So say about 38,000. Two say minimum say I'm more than me there, but
no,
it looks like
38,000. The current price of Toyota Vitz as at beginning of this year was 140,000. But then you see a Swati somewhere around 100, 110. And yesterday I was speaking with one Uber driver for me, and I think it's a new fee, China more airba, and he was telling me, so who can be any fair, and also see at it so. So now,
by
price
like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
In terms of Nema, a crab and Dodona, Swati recently, na many will be deemed common or so. If I want iPhone 16 Pro Max, I'm quota 11,000. I'm saying, really? 11 Pro Max, 11,000? I say yes. Why? Because I don't know to about now. Will be Toma cannot ship yaba. $1 near 10 cedis, 30 pesos. It's a iPhone. You have fully cannot be amount $900. Crana. Who convert $900? It's almost like 11,000 or so. Would your family be on shipping brand? I say Obia or bag and on farm bro. It's as cheap as that. Meanwhile, this same iPhone, who calculate using the $16, the 16 cedis to $1 rate, it was almost like 20-something thousand.
Yeah.
So Mahama is just doing his best, and that is exactly what is really going. If it be more updates as all of these various events unfold.